Hello, and welcome to another episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today it's all about post-crossing, Christmas, and yes, chocolate. We'll get to that soon enough. But first, I want to share with you all the postcards that I've received through postcrossing.com, as well as friend mail and swaps. We have quite a bit of mail to get through in this episode. So it's probably going to be a rather lengthy episode. So just right up front, thank you so much for watching. And speaking of watching, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when future episodes of Snail Mail with Smokey are uploaded to YouTube. And as always, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I try to respond to each and every comment, and I'm so thankful for all of you who always have such nice things to say about the channel. All right, let's get right to the mail. First are the official postcards that I've received through postcrossing.com. This beautiful card comes from Taiwan. And then there are the stamps. Next is this wonderful card. This comes from Malaysia. I think this is my first official postcard to come from Malaysia, so I'm really super excited about it. And it has been decorated very nicely, and I particularly like the Malaysian stamp. From Malaysia to Germany, I really like this postcard. This postcard is one of the stamps from Germany that has been turned into a postcard. So a really lovely postcard. And there are the stamps used to mail it. Next is this postcard. This comes from Anna. She lives in the Netherlands. And this is a postcard from the Natural History Museum. And so what a great museum it would be to visit. I really like museums. She also says that in here there's a gallery that has dinosaurs. I really like dinosaurs. Brontosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. So thank you, Anna, for that. And also thank you for the really nice stamps. I really appreciate that from the Netherlands. Next is this card. This comes from Finland, and what a beautiful card it is. It says, this card shows the Sami land. The Sami people are indigenous people who live in Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. So I always enjoy learning a bit of history and learning about different cultures. And so this postcard is perfect for it. And then there is that wonderful stamp featuring Santa Claus riding his sleigh through the night sky, making sure that all the boys and girls of the world get their presents. The next official postcard is this postcard. This postcard comes from India. And so a beautiful postcard. And there is the wonderful stamp. I also do not get very many postcards from India. I'm very fortunate enough that, that Basil has agreed to exchange postcards with me. So we exchange postcards. And so I'm able to get some really great postcards from him. But besides that, I don't get many official postcards from India. So it's a real treat to receive that one. Next is this great postcard. This comes from Caroline in Germany. And she sends me this postcard. And also has decorated it with these lovely panda bears and this great stamp. So Caroline, thank you so much. Then here is a Merry Christmas llama postcard. I love llamas. One of my favorite long-necked animals, right along with giraffes. They make me smile every time I see them. This comes from Marie. who lives in Canada. And Marie says that she lives and works in the city of Toronto. So Marie, thank you so much for the wonderful Christmas llama postcard. I really enjoy it. And then look at this card. Is this not just one of the most beautiful cards that you have ever seen? This card is from Siberia. And I'm so sorry that I cannot read the person's name who sent it. But if you're watching the channel, please know that it is a really beautiful card. I love the little church and the blue sky. And just as beautiful as the back of this card is, so are all the wonderful Russian stamps that this person has included. So thank you so very, very much for that. Next is this really beautiful postcard from Japan. I think the image on this is just stunning. And it's such a great postcard. This person says their name is, I believe it's Seiko or Sato. Excuse my mispronunciation. They live in Kyoto. And they say they've been having strange weather. We have also been having extremely strange weather here in Wisconsin. If I were to take you outside, everything is brown and green. There is no snow. We have got just a couple inches of snow. We got an inch or two in October. I think we got another inch or so in November. But it is all melted. It is mild temperatures. The Christmas forecast is supposed to be about 45 degrees. Christmas Eve and Christmas, they say we're going to break records for high record temperature on Christmas Eve and Christmas. So it has been crazy, but I'm not fooled. I know the snow is coming sooner or later. And there are the beautiful stamps from Japan. But yeah, it has been strange weather. And then look at this postcard. Such a great postcard. This comes from Hong Kong. And there are the really nice stamp. But it was a meetup card. And here are all the people who attended the meetup. And I'm not sure which one of these people sent the card. Maybe collectively they sent it. But thank you so very much. I enjoy getting meetup cards. I really like looking at everybody's stamp. Everybody's design is so different and very creative. And so I really enjoy that. So thank you. All right, now on to swaps and surprises. First is this lovely card from Madrid. This comes from our good friend Lewis. He says, I hope this card finds you well and happy. And Lewis, I'm very well and very happy, and I hope you are too. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And there are the stamps and decorations that Lewis has put on there. Next is this great card. This comes from Isabel. And I know that she sent that dead guy a similar card. And for her, where she lives in Chile, it is summertime. So a very nicely decorated card. Look at those beautiful stamps. And so here Santa Claus is enjoying the beach and the sunshine. He might have to do that here in Wisconsin this year with all the weather we're having. So Isabel, thank you so much for that card. This next card I thought was absolutely beautiful and stunning when I pulled it out of my mailbox. I don't really have words to describe how beautiful this card is. This comes from our friend Aaron, who lives in Colorado. And Aaron sends me this card. There is the Hanukkah stamp issued by the United States Postal Service. For all of you who celebrated Hanukkah last week and the week before, happy Hanukkah. I hope you had a wonderful celebration. And so Aaron says, did you know that the Denver Mint is the largest producer of coins in the world? I did know that. Being a Denver Bronco fan and also a history fan, I have read that. I've never been there. Would really like to go someday, and so maybe I will. But Aaron, thank you so much for the card. Your cards are always so much appreciated. Next is this beautiful card. All is calm, all is bright. This is from our friend Lila, and Lila just says Merry Christmas. So Lila, Merry Christmas to you as well. There is the stamp, and I don't know if you can see the special snow globe postmark that's been applied to that. But a really beautiful card from Lila. Thank you. Speaking of wonderful cards, next is this wonderful llama card. This comes from our friend Jessie, who lives in Puerto Rico. And so Jessie sent me this card. And she always does such a great job decorating her cards. By the way, Jessie has her own channel here on YouTube. There's a link to her channel in the description of this video. So please go check out her channel out. Support her, give her a subscribe and a like. I think you'll really enjoy the content. She does videos showing how she creates these postcards. And she's very creative and talented. Like I said, I really think you're going to enjoy her card. Or her videos, excuse me. Next is this card. This was made by our good friends, Catherine and Werner, who live in Germany. And so they are at a traditional German Christmas market. There are the stamps. I want to, my wife and I both really want to go to a traditional Christmas market, either in Germany or in the UK. It just seems like so much fun. Maybe have a glass of mulled wine, look around at the different shops that are selling the different holiday themed decorations and crafts. It just seems like a really good time, and I'm hoping it's something that we get to do really soon. This card comes from Linda, who lives in Georgia. Thank you so much, Linda. Linda's a really good friend of the channel, and sends this wonderful Christmas greeting. Linda, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and it's always really good to hear from you and to receive a card. So thank you. Look at this wonderful card. This is from my new friend Karina. A couple videos back, I showed you a card that I received from Karina. And she has just started Postcrossing. And so she reached out and said, hey, would you like to do some swaps? And I was very thrilled to do that. She had this card made to send out for Christmas time. Karina lives in Germany, and she writes that she's going to cook the traditional German meal on Christmas, which is roasted beef in a spicy sweet and sour sauce with raisins, served with potato dumplings and red cabbage. Sounds like a really great meal. There is the wonderful stamps. And I wrote her back and told her that here in the U.S., most of us eat ham or turkey for Christmas, but not in my family. We eat enchiladas. We usually have enchiladas, refried beans, rice, and of course a wide variety of desserts. But we really like that kind of food. We really enjoy Mexican food. And so every year, for the past 10 or so years, that's what we've done on Christmas, and we look forward to it every year. So, Karina, thank you so much for the card, and I know you're watching, so thanks for watching the channel. I really do appreciate it. Next is this great card. This comes from my friend David, who lives in New York, and he says he hopes that I had a great Thanksgiving. I really did. Thanksgiving was a really nice holiday for us. And there is the stamp. But David wasn't done. He sends this envelope. And inside is this beautiful Christmas card. And so David just writes Merry Christmas, and he wishes my family and myself well this year. David, Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much both for the postcard and for the Christmas card. Thanks for watching the channel. It's always a joy and a pleasure to hear from you, and I really appreciate it. Next is this envelope. Look at that stamp. I love this stamp. This stamp features the three kings, or the magi, or the wise men that are in the Gospel of Luke. And I've told you before that We Three Kings is my favorite Christmas carol. And so really like this stamp. This comes from Mark, who lives in the UK. And Mark sends me this really great Christmas card. Look at this card. This is so beautiful. The train plowing through the snow. I love it. And so Mark just sends me really great wishes for the holiday season. Mark, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and to your family. And I hope you have a very joyous holiday. Next is this postcard. This is from our good friend Renee. Renee has her own channel here on YouTube, which is linked in the description of this video. So please do go check her out. She was recently on vacation with her son and sent me this beautiful postcard. So this is of North Carolina. I have never been to North Carolina. There is the sailboat stamp, but it is someplace that I'd really like to go. I know that it is a really beautiful place to both live and visit. Renee also sent me this wonderful Christmas card. And Renee is so creative and so very talented. She sent me this really nice ornament that she made, and it is really beautiful. And as soon as I am done filming this video, this is going to go on our Christmas tree. So Renee, thank you so much for that. Very kind and thoughtful of you, and also so very talented. The last thing I have to show you is this envelope. Look how nice it's decorated. Look at all of the stamps. Now, this comes from Hillevi. I believe I'm pronouncing your name correct. If I'm not, please forgive me. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. You think with a name like Smokey, I'd be a little better at it, but I'm not. So I believe this is from Hillevi. I didn't have any idea what this was because it's very thick, and this thing had a rough ride through the postal system. But we open it up, and first is this really great card, and it pops open into a tree. And so they write, I thought you would, they said, I wanted to send you the finished chocolate bar that was on the stamp on the card you received from Finland. It's my favorite chocolate, and the stamp is awesome. And then they say the chocolate bar comes in different sizes. I think the largest one is 250 grams. And then they say that they enjoy my channel. Thank you so much. And so inside was this chocolate bar. Now, if you remember a few episodes ago, I showed you a postcard that had this stamp on it right here. This stamp is, of course, from Finland. It was issued on January 19th, 2022. It is Scott number 1653, and it was issued for the centenary of the Carl Fazer chocolate. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Not a chocolate that I'm aware that we get here in the States, but it is a very popular chocolate, I'm learning, in Finland. And so very kind to send me this. And I believe it would be rude to have it sent to me and not to sample it. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, you know how when you eat some chocolate, there's always kind of an aftertaste or a chemically taste, or something's not quite right? This is not that. This is a really smooth, yeah, it's really smooth. It's not real heavy on your tongue or on your palate, but it's a really smooth chocolate and a really pleasant tasting chocolate. Yeah, I like it. I'm not a huge straight chocolate person. Usually if I eat chocolate, it's in a peanut butter cup or a Snickers bar. But this is really good. And as soon as I hit the off button on this video, I will enjoy some more of this. So thank you so much. How thoughtful of you to send me this chocolate bar. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank all of you for watching the channel. It means so much to me. This is going to be the last video of the year. Christmas is just a few days away, and we're busy and excited preparing those things. And then New Year's is right around the corner. So this will be the last video I put out for 2023, but got some really exciting things coming in 2024. One of you mentioned in the comments of one of my videos and asked that I might do a series about how to begin a stamp collection. So I'm going to do that in 2024. I'm going to put out a series of videos that talks about the beginning stages of philately and how to go about starting your own stamp collection. So look forward to that. I also bought something recently, something I've never bought before, philatelically. So I'm really excited to share that with you and to kind of share with you the story of how that happened. Also, I'm going to bring you more stories about stamps and about the journey that they've taken through the postal system. I've got a couple of examples lined up already, and I think you're really going to enjoy them. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your positive comments. Thank you for all of your support. Have a really great day. Until I see you next time, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you back here in 2024. Bye-bye. I'm gonna have another piece of chocolate. See you later. Bye.